Hello YouTube, it's September 20th, 2024. It's Friday and it's been a long week, and more so now I'm determined that the tyranny of this government must be addressed, and the tyranny of corporations like YouTube, which is a subsidiary of Google and Alphabet, need to be addressed as well. What YouTube is doing with suppression of the truth, suppression of facts, is highly disturbing. But you have to realize, or I'm realizing it now, that my intention for YouTube at the very beginning, when I started my weight loss quest and being on YouTube, was to be accountable, to be authentic, to let you know the truth of what is going on in our reality. When I started my channel, it was meant to be, okay, here's how much I weigh, I'm losing weight, I'm going to be accountable. And it turned into, what the hell is Myasthenia Gravis? And then, oh, wow, making your own food is beneficial to you. And then we're counting back how I can cook, because I learned how to cook because it was very important for me to take care of myself as an individual. And that morphed into the idea that, oh my God, they're poisoning the food. And I am no longer going to do the things that are detrimental. And that is where I need to step up and make things different. And I'm trying to do it every single day. I've been contemplating over the last year being here in exile, lockdown per se, of what is next, what do I need to do? And I've been planning and been preparing to get rid of everything, to be ready to go when it's needed to go. When is the clarion call? And the clarion call is not coming, but I have to blow my own horn per se to sound the call of what needs to be done next. I am extremely disappointed at YouTube and Google for what they're doing and what they are wanting to do, wanting control. And I will not bow down to it. I will not yield to it, and I will not comply to anything that they're doing. My video was taken down for medical misinformation, and it was all truth. And when the truth is suppressed and you call me a conspiracy theorist, then I know I'm right. And I've been right all along. Everything has come to pass. And I was prepared. I was preparing. And this illness made that impossible. But what it did make me do was to forgo any real possessions that are considered normal. I've always been that way, in the sense that for the longest time, I wanted a good bed, I got a good bed. I wanted a good computer, got a computer. Wanted a good phone, got a phone. Wanted good clothes, I got clothes. And there was no need for me to say, oh, get this couch set, get this, love seat, this dinner table. But then when I did purchase those things, because again, I wanted to at least have those things in a very minimalist fashion, it didn't appeal to me. So I kept on, hedging and, not committing to it, because again, why? And after what they've done with the pandemic, that made it even more so. It ratcheted it up even higher, because within my sanctuary, what I at least came to just accept and appreciate for what I had was, I have my bed, I have my desk, I have my my dresser, my things around me, my little sanctuary, apartment, house. I can just have that and be left alone. And then I have my television, my speaker, surround sound, because that was very big to me. It still is. And the ability to play my horn in orchestras and bands and have fun. But that fun is now taken away. I do not want television. I do not want to see anything on television. And that's been a slow progression throughout my entire life. The advent of Fox News over CNN, when CNN went full insane in 2000 with the election of George Bush. And when I had a choice, I chose to watch Fox as opposed to CNN, even though I want to know what they're thinking. What is the enemy of the people thinking? And mainstream media at the time was not as, in my opinion, as overt in their despotism and communism and their control. But as I realized that the big conglomerates are running the media and running Hollywood, it confirmed my disdain for sports, for Hollywood, and for the actors and athletes that are touted. And these are the early, well, so-called influencers, but we didn't call them that. I didn't really call them that. I just called them charlatans and adult pretenders, and they're just oh good, you can run fast, or you can sing, you can do this. Who cares? It's not of any value. But it does have value to promote propaganda and promote evil. And that is what it's doing now since the advent of 2015. Because again, Obama was just a pawn, a puppet in the greater move of the oligarchs, the corporatists and globalists, what they're doing to the world and America. Because if America falls, they can control. Their goal is by 2030 to have their agenda in full forefront. And we have to stop that. And again, it's no longer not about we, it's about me doing something. So I'm putting together a paper, Anti-Federalist Papers, a new renaissance to take back our government, to throw over this government legally, to strengthen the 10th Amendment, to invoke the Article 5 of the Constitution, and for me to do everything in my power to write papers, policies, and start to turn things around, one person at a time. I wasn't invested in local politics because I never spoke to anybody, and I still prefer not to engage with people. I do not like to talk to people. I like to listen and analyze and observe, but I'm not a participant. I never have been. I remember being in band, and it was more of, okay, I'm an observer. I still was an observer. I would play, but I would be a responsible observer. I was the one who set up the chairs, who made sure the music was done right, helped the band directors, and then, practiced and did everything I can to get the awards and accolades we needed to get and to perform the music at the highest caliber. But it was not about me being in a clique, because I wasn't. And I preferred to play by myself and enjoy the music the way I liked it. And it gets set the same thing. At school dances, I sat behind the audiovisual equipment and played the music that they wanted to hear, but I listened to my own music in my room. Or in the band hall area. I just did not want to hear what they wanted to hear. Because again, it meant nothing to me. Lo and behold, we find out that all the music that has been playing for the last, 50 to 100 years has been propaganda. And it's been popularized by the government and the deep state to coerce you into doing things you're not supposed to do. Same thing with news, same thing with media and shows. And I saw a clip of a show and I was, oh my God, are you insane? They're pushing the agenda of the evil left, Democrats. And because Democrats are demonic, remember that. And if you are a Democrat, you have been sold a bill of lies. You have fallen for the lie. And they're doing it continuously now, and I'm just done with it all. But I am just fed up with YouTube. And like I said, it's meant to, and they're introducing new features to promote more propaganda. And it's been corporatized for a very long time, especially after Trump took office. Because Trump is not corruptible. And they are frustrated by the fact that somebody is actually doing something. Him, Elon Musk, Tucker Carlson, Tulsi Gabbard, Vivek Ramaswamy, others like Thomas Massey, Lauren Boebert, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Ron Paul, and I consider myself amongst them, like Jordan Peterson and others that are trying to make a difference, like Julian Assange, Edward Snowden, and like Alex Jones. And this is where I have my alliance. I have my alliance with patriots as opposed to the oligarchs and those that are evil drones and part of the hive mind of useful idiots of the Democratic Demonic Party. And the repulsive Republicans who want war, like Nikki Haley and others that are out there, like Lindsey Graham. And I cannot stand these warmongering people who just want war, because that is all part of their uni party that they're trying to instill upon us, and they think that they're right. The spending's out of control, the food is being poisoned, and it's all about a public-private partnership between the government and corporations that Eisenhower warned us back in the 1950s when he left office. I cannot say more here because it'll be banned on YouTube, so let us go to Rumble and speak the rest. Thank you so much. And YouTube, you can go fuck yourself. Good night.